Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 YouTubers who were swatted. If you guys don't know what swatting is, it's basically where someone calls the police and says there's been a murder or a crime that would trigger the SWAT team to go around to the person's house and sometimes break the door down and sometimes even arrest them. These are all big YouTubers who this has happened to, and you guys are not going to believe the last one on this list because of what happened to the YouTuber that was swatted. Please drop a like if you enjoy. Let's aim for 3,000 likes in this video because it really does help me out. So coming in at number 10, we have LiFyIsHere. Now you guys probably all know LiFyIsHere. He's a big commentary channel and he lives in Colorado right now, but he used to live in his hometown of Layton, Utah with his parents, and he was swatted so many times when he lived there. Luckily nothing too serious ever happened, but sometimes people can be arrested or even shot, but luckily he was never taken in by the police and obviously he was never shot. And police are so used to swattings now because they're just so common. And also because it happened more than once at the same house, they became more aware and they kind of knew about Leafy's channel. He was even reported on local news for his swatting. I will show you the video of the news report, but I have blocked out all of the information of his old address because his parents do still live there.
Bomb threat, 4 bombs had been placed in this residence. Several family members had been killed and they were threatening to kill another family member that was still alive. There were 2 men with machine guns there. They had killed members of the family again and were holding some others hostage.
It turned out each of these calls was a hoax.
Police say the man who has his own YouTube channel, which has gained more than 2 million subscribers.
We suspect that somebody associated with that is the one doing this, somebody who maybe has not been happy with some of the things that he's said on his YouTube channel.
Next up is Keemstar. Keemstar is a big YouTube drama channel with over 1 million subscribers. He lives in a suburban area of New York, and he's actually been accused of swatting other people many times. But he's been swatted quite a few times himself, mostly by people who don't like his controversial news show.
Why am I still getting hate?
He was also on his local news for swatting, but this time it wasn't just a report, there was actually an interview with Keemstar himself. With all the hate he's getting right now, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets swatted again. Here's a video clip of his interview with his local news about the swatting.
It's being called a dangerous hoax. Someone called police Friday evening saying a person was being held hostage inside this home in the town of Holland. SWAT teams responded, charged into this home, only to find the horrified family living inside.
I was just absolutely shocked and scared and, in a panic, shaking.
Daniel Keem called us on Saturday describing what happened inside his home on North Main Street.
Police told me that a deaf person called and said that they were in a hostage situation. They described me as wearing an orange hat. They said that I had razor blades around my neck and I was going to kill everybody and myself.
Keem tells us what he does online could make him a target.
A lot of people know me in the gaming world, and my YouTube channel is basically us pulling, innocent pranks on online games, just joking around for a good laugh. I think somebody is taking this to the next.
Okay, so coming up next is ComedyShortsGamer. Now, ComedyShortsGamer, or Deji, is KSI's brother. He has over 7 million subscribers and he posts gaming videos and vlog videos. And if you guys watch his channel, you know he always argues with his neighbor. They live in a really rich area and his neighbor is really snobby.
I know. And it's like a lunatic. Just get off my son. If you call my son a lunatic, I'll slap her. Yeah, do that. You stupid bitch. Go and do that now. Idiots. I don't care. Just get lost. Go and call the police, asshole.
They argue about various things, such as Deji driving his Lamborghini too loudly, or him screaming in his backyard causing a lot of noise when he's making videos.
What are those?
But one day, Deji was filming a video with a paintball gun, when suddenly the police smashed on his door with guns and shields. Now this may not sound too crazy if you're American, but in the UK, police barely ever carry guns. Anyway, it turns out his neighbor had actually called the police saying they were killing somebody. And obviously they weren't actually killing anybody, the neighbor would have been able to see that from their window. But because they hate Deji and his family, they called the SWAT team. Here's the video of the SWAT team calling at their house. So next up on this list is FaZe Rug. Now FaZe Rug is one of the most subscribed members of the Call of Duty clan FaZe. He has over 3 million subscribers and he makes gaming videos and other videos about himself and his family. And because he makes a lot of vlog style videos, his address is pretty public, and that means a lot of fans actually come to his house and basically stalk him, which is a big problem for him and his family. The problem is so bad, his house is actually blurred out on Google Maps. But anyway, in 2016, somebody called the police and said his brother, who also has a channel with almost 1 million subscribers, had killed someone and then was planning to commit suicide. So the SWAT team came to his house with guns pointed at him. He made a video talking about his experience. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time this has happened, which is why the person who swatted them probably said it was about FaZe Rug's brother, because the police already know FaZe Rug's name from when he's been swatted before. Next up is Luna. AustinFFA or Luna is a life story channel where Luna talks about crazy stuff that's happened to him. He has over 1 million subscribers and loads of fans, but some of these fans like to be trolls sometimes. In fact, his own friend even swatted him once. He's been swatted so many times to the point where the police in his area actually know him and his YouTube channel. He's made around 5 videos about him being swatted. I don't think people are really doing this for any kind of reason. Some people just like to troll and cause chaos.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
What is going on, guys? AustinFFA here, or Luna.
But yeah, I feel really bad about all the times he's been swatted, but I heard he's recently moved house, so hopefully his address doesn't get leaked for a while. Coming up next is Vitalyzdtv. This one happened just a few weeks before making this video, and this one was actually caught on film. Most of you guys probably know him from his prank channel where he has over 9 million subscribers. Even though his popularity has died down a bit, he's still very well known and occasionally does make YouTube videos. Well, in 2016, he was filming a video with the stunt group The Dudesons, who also have a big YouTube channel with over 2 million subscribers. They were inflating balls to the point of explosion, which was pretty cool to watch and pretty funny, but it was also really loud, and that pissed off their neighbours so much. So to get them to stop, the neighbours called the police and said they were shooting guns to get the police to come. Obviously they weren't, and the neighbours probably knew that, but they decided to call the police to get them to shut up. But it got way out of hand and a load of police arrived and even a helicopter. They were live streaming the video on Facebook as the police showed up. Here's the video.
Oh man! He just walking in like this, the police like with no warrant. Oh, let's see. Let's see here. Hello. What's that? Yeah, we're popping air in the balls to see who can blow it up the first. If American-made football can take it, a soccer ball. Just a good thing where we were just pumping the balls. Okay. Apologies, we do not want to spend.
You're scaring people.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay.
Yeah. I want to hear how loud it is.
You're scaring people when you're wasting city time in the helicopter.
Yeah. We did not mean to do that.
Listen to me. It's $1,000 every time they launch that helicopter. So if this type of stuff keeps happening, the city attorney will end up trying to charge you guys. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
so that makes your money.
I want.
The football went first.
But this one was loud. Right? It's our property. We're not doing it in public.
I know, but you know what? Don't say that we're overreacting stuff like that, right?
No, you're not. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, be careful when you're pumping your balls.
Yeah, we will. This is crazy. Wow, the cop showed up, the helicopter. That was the most badass. How many views do we have in the world?
7.7K.
7.7. You guys shared that cop showed up while we were blowing up balls. And dude, that was.
Next up is lispyJimmy. You guys might know this guy from his GTA 5 glitch videos. He also recently got into some drama with no fuckers. But anyway, in 2016, he woke up to the police smashing on his door. And when he opened the door, 2 police with guns were there and they said they were looking for him. He explained that he was a big YouTuber and that the report was fake, and they actually believed him. The way someone called the police to his address was because he accidentally showed it in a vlog. So yeah, be careful. If you guys do YouTube, never ever show your address. I know he does do a lot of fake videos and stuff, but no one deserves to have a gun pointed at them for no reason. Next up is FaZe Jev. This is another huge member of the FaZe clan with over 2 million subscribers. He does gaming videos and vlog videos. But anyway, somebody called the police once and said he had an illegal gun. He actually knew who did it, and the reason the guy did it was because FaZe Jev talked shit to him on Call of Duty. He says it wasn't that bad, but I wouldn't be happy at all if armed police came to my house. But then again, because he knew they were coming, he waited outside so that the police didn't actually have to come into his house. Lots of people made up rumors that he was killed by the police because he didn't post for a week after he was swatted, but it was actually just because he was ill. Next up is Nuda. Now this guy has almost 200,000 subscribers, and he's a member of the Call of Duty clan SAW. While he was at church one Sunday morning, he all of a sudden gets a tweet that says, "How do you like your fans at your address?" So obviously he thought that someone just leaked his address. Then these same hackers hacked his Skype and called the police from his address and said there'd been a civil assault at his house, and that Nuda had planted explosives all around his block, which meant his whole block had to be evacuated. So when him and his family got back from church, they saw a load of police with guns all around their house. Luckily, Nuda just talked to the police and that fixed the situation. And coming up last on this list is White Boy 7th Street. Now this one is probably one of the craziest ones on this whole list because of what happened as a result of the swatting. So White Boy 7th Street, or Alex, was one of the biggest Call of Duty channels back in the day with 2.5 million subscribers. Basically, he was live streaming one day and somebody swatted him and the police raided his house. And unfortunately, Alex was known to be a bit of a stoner, and the police found his weed, and quite a lot of it, around 500 grams. And him and his girlfriend actually ended up going to jail for it. That's right, there are real life consequences sometimes when you get swatted, so think twice before you swat anyone. Here's a video of him getting swatted.
If I recall, he had some, I don't know exact, brain tumor or brain cancer, and he just, hold on guys, give me a second here. I'm gonna relog right now. Give me one moment, guys.
And that just about wraps up this video. Check out the poll in the top right corner and you guys can vote for your favorite YouTuber on this list. For me, I think it's Luna. I watch his videos all the time. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.